We could fill Lake Powell in less than a year with an aqueduct from Mississippi River. Regarding the Mississippi water letters of June 26, citizens of Louisiana and Mississippi south of the old river control structure don't need all that water. All it does is cause flooding and massive tax expenditures to repair and strengthen dikes. The best solution would be for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers to build an aqueduct from the old river control structure on the Mississippi to Lake Powell, fill it, and then send more water from there down the Colorado to fill Lake Mead. About 4.5 million gallons a second flow past that structure on the Mississippi. As mentioned, New Orleans has a problem with that much water anyway, so let's divert 250,000 gallons SEC to Lake Powell, which currently has a shortage of 5.5 trillion gallons. This would take 254 days to fill. Lake Mead has a somewhat larger shortage, about 8 trillion gallons, but it could be filled in about 370 days at 250,000 gallons Secretary within a year and 8 months of the aqueduct's finish. Both reservoirs would be filled and most of the Southwest's water problems would be gone. We built a California aqueduct that saved Southern California and a crude oil pipeline across Alaska that were far more difficult than this proposal. Protests against the Supreme Court will do little. These so-called judges could care less about human rights and are fake lawyers promoting right-wing causes. They do not care about women. They do not care about children being slaughtered in schools and folks being shot down while shopping. They do not care. The only remedy to all of this is to vote. Human rights folks and those wanting to ban awful, unnecessary, human-killing assault weapons must register to vote. Let's promote voting for progressives this fall like you have never done before. Scream and holler if you must. Our lives depend on it. Who attended the Palm Springs Historical Society presentation at the Cultural Center in April titled, The Evolution of Human Rights in Palm Springs, A Timeline and Historical Perspective? Not many, and I didn't notice any council members or members of the local Human Rights Commission.